Holy
we live
shit,
yet?
we're starting it now? With
Are we
Brian,
live yet?
I guess.
Hey guys, we really have no time to go into anything else. We got the American Dragon here facing off against Nick Jackson of the Young Bucks.
Yeah, we're live. Yep, we are live.
Nick Jackson of the Young Bucks is gonna try and beat up Bryan Danielson. They called it a dream match. I'm not exactly sure if that's true or not. I'm also gonna do some reporting. 1 second here.
So, this is going to be this has to be a solid match, right?
I wouldn't say it has to be, but I don't know. I don't know, man. All right, let's.
Wait, did they just have Bryan Danielson come out without his music?
No, he had his music.
Did he? He didn't hear it.
Oh boy.
Here we go.
He's willing to earn it. This will not be easy for Danielson to deal with a guy like Nick Jackson. I got goosebumps for this thing.
You see Nick Jackson backpedaling away from Bryan Danielson, the American Dragon.
You don't want to rush into anything. Both these guys are veterans. They know that. Neither guy, this is not their first rodeos. So they know not to rush in. You rush in too quick, you get caught.
Want to send our greetings to our colleague, Chris Jericho, still recovering from that massive knee strike and beatdown from American Top Team last Friday night on Rampage.
That was a beating for sure for Jericho not to be here. He's in pain. Right now, side headlock and a headlock takedown by Nick Jackson.
Nick Jackson and Bryan Danielson stylistically
Trying something a little different this time. We'll see what happens. It's still pixelated, but might show a little bit more, or at least show it a little bit better, but it's definitely not the same.
Second to none. Oh, Nick Jackson trying to bait Danielson in.
Got to get the cold spray going. You don't want to
Nice.
lather an armpit. See? Maybe it's deodorant. Cold deodorant. Whoa,
So yeah, if you look on like your YouTube or something like that, you can see what I'm talking about.
Nick Jackson was playing around, and Danielson made him pay for it.
We'll catch it later.
Back was Matt Jackson, the brother of Nick.
I'm gonna
right
focus
behind
on the show.
Danielson.
Oh.
Danielson up to that top.
Nice drop kick.
Drop kick.
Well done
Big
right
old
there.
front drop kick from Bryan Danielson.
I'm just glad he's willing to get in here and wrestle no matter what, because like I said, when it comes to like AeW, they have yet to do much with him. He's had like 3 matches since he's been in here.
Is it me or is Nick Jackson kind of channeling his inner Johnny Nitro?
Maybe thinking.
Yeah, a little bit.
With his ring attire.
So wasn't the whole reason why Andrade left the WWE is because he wasn't wrestling? Like, he hasn't wrestled that much now. Like, as much as I like, you know, AEW and everything, but like,
what? Oh my God, he's bringing back the Mexican surfboard.
There you go. Oh my God, yeah, there you go. That's how you do it.
Oh, what?
Oh my God, ready to a dragon sleeper? Jesus Christ.
The only thing he could do was gouge the eyes of Danielson.
Yeah, quick
That was stretching the shit out of him.
Nick realized it and stopped it.
Oh my God, dude, that had to hurt.
Right?
The quads the IT band of Nick Jackson. Those kicks, those outside leg kicks.
You can hear these striking blows.
Fuzzy, I'll be right back. They're here for me.
But Nick right there got the worst.
I'll be watching the
Nick
action.
Jackson. Oh,
Oh yeah.
vaults around it, comes back.
Big clothesline on Brian.
Lariat sent Danielson for
Damn.
So that quickness right there of Jackson, and see how quick the sense of urgency has just amplified Excalibur for Nick Jackson. He saw the opening, he gunned in. And that's a long sentence for a crowd. I never heard an audience say a complete sentence as a chant.
What is the complete sentence?
Jackson coming off. Oh, Danielson.
No balls Omega?
Underhook, the butterfly suplex.
Kenny no balls?
Jujikatami.
He's got that that joint locked out on that Jujikatami on that elbow. Smart by Jackson. Good match sense to get to that bottom rope to break that joint lock.
That butterfly suplex into that cross arm breaker, and we see Danielson. He's got the elbow of Nick Jackson locked and perhaps looking to do it.
Yeah.
There you go.
He's great at manipulating a joint. That's what any great grappler knows how to do. Joint manipulation. And now he's got that arm hammerlock like drills his sternum with forearms.
Rough elbow strikes. Just smashing the chest of Nick Jackson.
Again, look at that inverted style on ringing that arm. Watch out, maybe a suplex.
Big.
Drops Nick
Big,
Jackson.
big.
Nick able to kick out though.
Yeah, Nick
Big
Jackson
moves by Brian or
as you know,
Danielson.
Tag team wrestler. This is probably the point in the match maybe a minute ago where you're going to make a tag to your brother.
Yeah, you start looking over to the corner, and then you remember.
I'm getting a word in
when
here.
nobody's
Yep.
there, that you are going one-on-one, toe-to-toe with one of the best technical wrestlers in the entire world. Maybe the best.
No argument.
Oh my God.
Joint
Stretching him
manipulation
out.
on that wrist and the elbow. Look at that. How gruesome and vicious is Brian?
Getting him ready for the old label lock, isn't he?
The fingers into the tendons.
His hand is digging right into what looks like his bicep.
Oh yeah, this stomp here that he does.
Oh my God, his shoulder's gonna rip out of the bone.
A very deliberate torture.
Nice pin. Nice pin.
Maintains control of that hammerlock.
You would definitely tear your
Hammerlock
rotator
pin,
cuff,
that's awesome.
tear a labrum, which is that membrane that goes over the rotator cuff.
Oh man, it looks like it fucking hurts.
Yeah.
And that's how you tear it, by hyperextending it the way Jackson's arm was bent.
Nick Jackson backing up. Danielson to the corner. Driving the shoulder into the midsection a second time. And still to come here tonight on Rampage, CM Punk.
Ooh.
And the big women's three-way matchup, Nyla Rose, Jade Cargill, and Thunder Rosa. No disqualifications. Plus our main event, hair versus hair match. Orange Cassidy versus Jack Evans. Danielson is lighting up Nick Jackson on the ropes. And then we will have more information on the Casino Ladder match coming up this Wednesday at Dynamite Anniversary Edition as Danielson driving those knuckles into the elbow of Nick Jackson.
Well, the fingers in a lace by Danielson keeps control, and Nick realizes that, and that's why he's trying to fight his way out of this predicament.
Nick Jackson goes up, the arm drag takes Danielson down.
That was smooth, baby.
Danielson into the
Damn.
home
Incoming.
and charges in. Oh, Nick Jackson exploded out of the corner at the last possible moment.
I must say the word Rampage on all four corners of the ring is a real nice touch.
Nick Jackson smart
Yeah.
enough to get out of harm's way.
Throwing Danielson to the outside in the spear to the midsection. We have to take a break. It will only be
Of
90 seconds.
course,
will stick with
we
all
had
the
to take a
action.
break. This might be worth watching the picture-in-picture, honestly. If we're being honest. Stupid picture-in-picture. Going from the top, Nick. Oh, okay. Big old double axe handle. Woo! They always do the Macho Man. You notice that? Up, and we're back.
We're back on AeW Rampage. Nick Jackson and Bryan Danielson battling it out here in our opening contest.
Brutal shots by Jackson. Now a bulldog. Danielson lands face first.
Big bulldog.
As you saw in picture during the break, Matt Jackson hit the spear on Bryan Danielson on the outside.
Oh, he
behind the
cheated.
referee's back, and that's when the complexion of this match changed, Taz.
Absolutely. I'm glad you brought that up. Good job.
Little cheater,
Excalibur.
Peter eaters.
Jackson, as you see, all happy. He definitely helped his brother Nick out to turn the tides. And I think it's a good move. Now look at Nick with his own share of round kicks.
Oh, doing Brian's moves.
Absorbing the contact.
Kind of pissing him off.
No, 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 as everybody says.
It's not a good sign if your opponent starts getting to your feet after you kicked him in the chest 8 or 9
I
times.
think Nick should be doing this right now. It's not a good strategy, Nick.
Look at Danielson leaning into him. Leaning into the contact is Danielson.
Just eating those round kicks. Not phasing him, dude.
And Nick Jackson has got to be questioning this strategy.
Oh, that definitely will leave a little bit of a mark. Whoa! What the hell was that? Wasn't right. Just spit in the man's face, did he?
And the chop and kick combination from Danielson. Look at the chest of Nick
Chops
Jackson.
and kicks and chops and kicks and chops and kicks.
Reversal, Danielson lands on his feet, hits the ropes. Ducks the
Coming off hard.
clothesline and comes
Big elbow.
It's a big time shot.
Yeah, he left his feet, all of his body weight driving into that flying clothesline right there by Danielson, just lighting up Nick Jackson.
I mean, it was partial clothesline, also partial kind of hammer elbow strike.
Good point.
Oh, and there's the kicks.
Oh, God. Oh, this is gruesome, brutal. Listen to this.
Bryan Danielson.
Winding up.
Oh, a big round kick to the head. He hooks the far leg. No, Nick Jackson able to kick out.
What a vicious, violent man that is right there. And Bryan Danielson, damn, that is some violence. I kind of respect that, but you got to respect the kick out by Nick Jackson.
And Nick Jackson weathered the storm from Danielson. As we see Brandon Cutler and Matt Jackson on the outside. Oh, the running knee strike.
He's not done, dude.
Danielson again.
Bryan Danielson, he's coming back for more.
Oh, the super kick from Nick Jackson, though.
Nick Jackson's got him right now. Look at that.
The
Done.
second one, Nick falls into a
Beat him.
pin.
Beat him, got him.
No!
Oof, almost got a 3 off of that super kick.
And I'll tell you what, I feel like Danielson might have kicked out on instinct there. That was ultra close.
Yeah, for as dangerous as Bryan Danielson is with those round kicks, Nick Jackson perhaps even more dangerous with those super kicks.
Good point for sure, Excalibur. Now going to a place that he loves and he's so comfortable at, the tippy top rope by Nick Jackson.
Nick Jackson up to the top, could be thinking the Senton Atomico. No, the 450.
Oh, 450 and missed.
Right into the label lock.
Right into the label lock.
He had the omoplata and now the label lock. Nick Jackson on instinct alone, reaching for that bottom rope.
Again, tip your cap to Jackson to realize, have the match sense, to know where he was, the ring awareness.
And I think Brandon Cutler and Matt Jackson were screaming rope from the floor.
Good coaching on the outside by Matt and Top Stooge Jones.
Again, those kicks blistering.
Oh, this is hard to watch.
Nick Jackson.
Oh, my God. It's a tough way to spend a Friday night.
Nick Jackson trying to escape.
Oh, buddy. That's a good way to shatter your tibia bone, which for most of you people out there, that's your shin bone.
Yeah, that kick went full force into the ring post, and then the super kick to the side of the head.
Yeah,
Danielson in real trouble here.
Yeah, oh, watch out, maybe a German here.
Oh,
Nice.
man. Release German suplex on the ring apron by Nick Jackson.
And the ring apron, well documented over the years. For wrestling fans, you realize how hard the ring apron is. There's no give there.
The second hardest part of the ring.
That's right.
The first hardest part of the ring is the post, which Bryan Danielson just kicked.
That's right, a genius once told me that.
Oh, the S.
Big. Yes.
And Nick Jackson crashing down on Danielson.
Let's take another look here. Look at the athleticism, double jump, boom, the quick feet, escalator right there by Nick Jackson.
Nick Jackson steps through into the sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter, scorpion, deathlock, whatever you want to call it. That's a gruesome hold, man. Sitting back on that thing, it hurts like hell. I'm telling you from experience.
And especially after Danielson kicking the ring post, having his legs crossed like that, it putting even more pressure on the shin of Danielson.
Yeah, good point, Excalibur. Right now, Danielson showing that mat toughness he's got, getting to that bottom rope. That's hard to do in that type of a hold.
Danielson has fought so hard. He has come this far to face the best competition in the world. He's not going to tap out to Nick Jackson.
Oh! Whoops!
Kick up in the face.
Danielson release German suplex on the outside.
That's a big fucking kick.
For sure for Nick Jackson and friends.
And Brandon Cutler, earlier this year, suffering that fractured orbital bone.
Yeah, poor Cutler.
Another fracture for him after that kick by Nick Jackson.
It's a refracture. He might have lost some teeth.
Oh! Right elbow strike. Nick Jackson rolls up Danielson. 2-0.
What a match so far.
Kick, the super kick drops Danielson to one knee. Oh.
Double overhooks. Here we go. Oh!
Tiger suplex. 2-0. But he hangs on, does Danielson.
Yeah, and you can pop into another. Oh, he's going a little submission here.
He's got the arms of Nick Jackson captured, and the hammer and anvil strikes.
Right across the jawline. Close your mouth, Nick. You're going to lose some teeth, buddy.
Oh, and now Nick Jackson locked in the cattle mutilation. He's got nowhere to go, and he taps out.
He taps at the cattle mutilation. Damn. Had to tap that ass just to get out of there. Uh-oh, here comes the elite. What now are we gonna do? What now is gonna happen? So is it going to be a 5-on-5, 10-man tag match? Next Wednesday. Hell yeah. Dynamite is going to be a great freaking night with that. Kenny's going for it. Oh no! He's in the label lock. Man, oh man. They always start out solid as shit when it comes to AEW. You gotta give them credit there. They don't always end the strongest, but they definitely start out one of the best.
Champion,
oh boy.
Absolute Ricky Starks has a special message for our favorite person, Brian Cage. Ayo Cage, listen up, chump.
Man, do we literally have to keep pushing Brian Cage thing?
Me and Brian Cage, We are not.
They need to do something more with Brian Cage. They just do.
You will never be able to compete with me because there's such a gap between you and I, Cage. So yeah, excuse me if I seem a little bit pissed off, but I'm sick of the narrative that just because you are bigger, that means you can whoop anyone's ass. I never back down from a fight, and I damn sure ain't gonna let a cornball like you go ahead and put me out. That's the absolute truth.
Bum 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 bum. Well, well. Rated PG-13. Do 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 do. Oh wow, you can sit in them. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Notch.com. Notch.com. I deserve it. Did you notice that I spit when I said sink? Looking like we're coming back. Or not just yet. We're getting there. There we go. Coming back. Oh, good. Ricky Starks. So that means we're going to have Brian Cage match. Oh, CM Punk. Oh.
I beat Darby. I survived Will Hobbs. I think the only thing I had up on Will Hobbs at Dynamite Grand Slam was experience, and that experience paid off. You know, he took the eyes off the prize. He collided with Hook, and I kind of slipped one over on him. I think it's starting to settle in. The people are happy I'm back. I think it's starting to settle in to the people that they see how.
What do you mean? Everybody's been happy that you've been back.
Time to get down to business. I think we're rounding that corner. People are going to start coming at me pretty fast here. I got a target on my back, and that's the way I want it. Because I would much rather take too big a bite, choke to death on greatness, than starve on mediocrity. I want the best people in AEW, and I want them across the ring from me. Whoever decides to step up, just understand that when you do, nap time's always on the menu.
Ooh. Jade Cargill. Who's this? Nyla Rose? Oh, yep.
I'm back.
Hello.
Nice win for Brian with the cattle mutilation.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting him to lose. To that, I just figured he was still. He was gonna hit him with the label lock or something like that. But it's nice to see that he's winning like more than just one way. You know. Her boob almost fell out. Holy man. Thunder Rosa.
She's fiery. I dig her.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
This should be a really good match.
She hasn't really lit up the ring, in my opinion, yet. So I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Here we go.
She loves to battle. She loves to grind and train. And we're seeing it right now.
Swing and a miss by Nyla and Jade. Oh, a roundhouse kick by Thunder Rosa.
Charlotte's behind her now.
Oh, the Cazadora.
Oh, wow. Face first right on the side of the quad of Rosa went Jade Cargill.
Oh, but Nyla Rose with just a cross chop on the windpipe, and the overhand chop sends Rosa back to the corner.
And you got to see right now, if you're Thunder Rosa, I was going to say you got to try and get a reversal going or something.
There you go.
That's it. That's what she needs.
Back elbow. Thunder Rosa is fighting against the odds here.
Uh-oh.
Diving cross body, Nyla.
Look at the strength. Look at the strength.
Tremendous catch by Nyla. Nyla looking to make a quick end. 1, 2, no. Jade breaks it up.
Excellent job by Jade because, yeah, it's everyone for themselves. But, you know, once a pinfall happens, that's it.
And Ricky, look at this. 2 of the toughest competitors in the women's division.
What a standoff. If I was Jade, 8 of her last 9 wins have come in 2 minutes less. I would try to get this over and done
Oh,
with.
gonna step over the line, huh?
And, you know, sitting at 15-0, Jade Cargill, she's a big star. She's got a big target on her.
Jade Cargill has never been defeated in her
Big
career.
kick.
That pump kick took down Nyla Rose.
Well, she has those insane quads. The strength in that kick was impressive.
I think she's spending a little too much time posturing and posing.
You might be right. But,
maybe not.
Yeah, Maybe not as right.
No shortage of confidence from Jade. I like that.
Watch Thunder Rosa, though. She's crafty. I think Jade spotted her, obviously.
Oh! Missile drop kick by Thunder Rosa. Well, the action in this three-way match will continue.
Oh boy, another freaking break already.
We'll be right back.
Dang it. Well.
Yes. Yep, just let him know I need to see him when he gets a chance, please.
So since you're back, what's
Yep.
going on with Twitter or anything?
Have a good night, man. Let me go on Twitter and look. No, we're good, thank you. I thought I had Twitter open because I was looking at something, so I didn't, but I'm going there now.
Damos.
I gotta say, I like the cattle mutilation better than the label lock.
I don't know. I mean, obviously the label lock is a form of like crossface, but cattle mutilation's pretty good. I mean, it works, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna still go with the label lock myself.
Tony Khan said, "Thank you to our great fans watching Rampage tonight on TNT. See
Right.
what an amazing opening match between Bryan Danielson and Nick Jackson in the Young Bucks. It was a dream match for me personally, and I loved it. This is a great card tonight. Thanks again to everyone watching. Thank you, Tony. Bryan Danielson just made Kenny Omega tap out this year. He has tapped out both Roman Reigns and Kenny Omega.
Right.
Wow. And the vignette had Ricky Starks looking like he was in an Oscar-nominated Christopher Nolan film.
Yeah, he did. It did. Yeah.
Watching Bryan Danielson wrestle is art. The way he does things is just beautiful to watch.
Right.
Would love to see Jade get the win here. She can pin Nyla to keep Thunder Rosa strong.
Yeah. That's another one I'm not too sure of, just because she's still pretty green. But, you know. Oh, looks like we're back. Looks like we're back.
I gotta say, I'm not a fan of Nick Jackson's sharpshooter. It's almost like it's too low to the ground.
The drop kick this time to the chest.
I don't remember seeing it, so been busy
Oh, and now the trash can.
making sure everything's working, so I didn't get to watch the whole
Trash
thing.
can on the chest of Jade and Thunder Rosa.
I see a picture of it happening to Bryan, and it looks too low to me, if I'm being honest.
I mean, I've said the same thing about what do you call it? Oh, the Swiss Superman. I feel the same way about his Like when he was going against
Aren't many ladies on this roster
the head of the table and he put him into the freaking super or sharp shooter, it didn't look good at all because he let it just drop to the ground. They're like, oh, it's hurting him. It's like he's not even doing anything.
Take guys. Thing does it the best.
Nyla grabbing the single leg crab.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
if we're
well-
talking about sharpshooters, Bret Hart, Owen Hart, Sting, like they do it the best.
And look, Thunder
Holy
Rosa.
shit! You know what I just noticed? Nyla losing the tire. It's kind of like Scorpion.
Yeah, she knows that
The black and the gold, and she comes out with a mask and everything. Kind of video game nerd Easter egg there.
Rosa moves with such intent. Every movement she makes, it's with
Oh, what's she doing on the apron? Oh God! Oh no! Hello, Thunder Rosa.
kick to the side of the head, and now
Oh no.
Nyla.
Someone's
Oh, boy.
going through the table. Definitely going to be Nyla. Nyla's going through the table.
Jockeying for position. Wait a second.
Oh wow! Oh no! Oh,
Powerbomb through the table.
mama!
1, 2, 3 over.
Thunder Rosa. She needs to roll Nyla back into the ring.
Gotta get her in the ring, but
Nope, leave her in, leave her there. Leave her out. Just go after Jade now.
back of the head,
Oh
upper
boy!
spine, right through that table.
Nyla crashing through the table to the floor, and Thunder Rosa trying desperately to bring Nyla back into the ring.
She knows that she has Nyla beat. Watch
And
Jade. Look
you
at
saw
Jade.
Smart Mark
Oh.
Sterling hand Jade.
Well,
Cargill the
oh
chair.
wait, this is a hardcore match. Okay,
Oh.
I guess there's a trash can in there.
Across the spine. Jade Cargill is battering Thunder Rosa. Oh. And on again.
I think you heard Mark Sterling yelling one more.
Look how bent that
One more? What do you mean one more? Oh,
The edge of the chair, that's the part that sucks when that hits you.
And now Jade covers.
Got her.
oh man, she got the 3. She got the 3.
You know what though? I like that finish because it still makes Rosa look strong because Jade couldn't get the win clean on her.
Well, it's a hardcore match. You don't expect, you know, people to win clean.
I know, but you know what I'm saying.
Malachi Black.
Not gonna lie, got a little crush on Thunder Rosa
It's
for me.
absolutely necessary, Cody. Even after all that, you still won't do it.
Oh my God!
I want you to know that when I hit you, with
Look
that
at his
rock,
eye.
it came from the heart. And I hope that what I did,
Oh.
I hope that it seeped into every part of your existence, every fiber of your being, every nook, every cranny, and I hope it sits there and it festers while I eat you alive. Because maybe then, Cody, maybe then you will understand what it takes to defeat someone like me. And as far as this nightmare family, well, I've grown weary of you all. I hope that what I did consumes you all. As for the rest,
Good, because I
there's
want
plenty
him to
of
move
souls in
on.
this company that need to know their own truth. And there's plenty of toll that needs to be collected.
Nice. Like the vignette. I liked it. I like the promo.
I
I like the promo.
I like the fact that his eye is looking a lot more. I don't know. Beastly. I could figure. What?
Playing peekaboo. Oh, Jesus. Nice, nice touchdown. If that was actually in the playbook. You know, they should drop like one person and then grab a baby and bring him out there and be like, see, we only have the right amount of people on the field. And then they won't attack you because you have a baby. Just give you the ball. Oh, bigger, greater, whatever. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas.
Oh man.
Yeah. Animal Kingdom. We should be back. We should be back. Oh, god damn it. There's so many commercials.
I don't know if anyone that's watching.
What's that?
I don't know if anyone that's watching is a fan of The Sopranos, but while we're on commercial break, I'm just gonna say Many Saints of Newark on HBO Max was pretty awesome. Oh boy, here we go.
Oh man.
Y se me que baja.
Yeah, this Wednesday is gonna be good again. The Dynamite anniversary
Cheetah.
against Bobby Fish. Bobby Fish? Really? Wow. When did they bring Bobby Fish in?
This week he signed with AeW.
Oh, didn't know. Hey, looks like we got Andrade, Pac, Moxley, Lance Archer, and the Joker. That's going to be interesting.
Oh wow, they're going hair versus hair for the main event.
I hope it's over after this.
What's the mood this week?
What are you talking about, Mark? Our mood is great. I mean, this whole idea, it was Jack Evans'
Wow, dude.
brainchild. I mean it all out. He's the one who initially came to the ring with scissors to cut Orange Cassidy's hair. So me being an unselfish man, I am not going to deprive him of the opportunity to shave his head and turn Orange Cassidy into a bald-headed bum.
Wait.
Blah, blah, the blob.
What's this match? What am I doing?
Orange Cassidy, what are your thoughts?
I don't have any thoughts. I don't know what this is.
Well, Orange, this match is a hair versus hair match. And if you lose, you're going to get your head shaved.
Yes. Oh, well then, I guess I'm not going to lose then.
You are going to lose.
Right.
Do not fail me.
I I got this, Mr. Hardy. You ain't got to worry about a thing.
Ain't nothing but a chicken wing.
Had enough talk. It's time for the main event.
Orange is coming out first. I think they should have had him come out second, honestly. Really build the tension, you know?
Yep.
Feels though Jack Evans is not looking too good for some reason. I don't know.
He does have the dad bod thing going on.
No, I'm not talking about his body. I'm just saying in his face, he doesn't look too good.
Here on AeW Rampage. Look at Matt Hardy was coming in behind
Well,
Orange Cassidy.
Jack Evans is no stranger to hair versus hair matches, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah. My theory is he's gonna lose this one as well.
So he's definitely gonna lose. So
Yeah, there's no way they're gonna make Orange Cassidy shave his hair.
Hands in the pockets, Jack Evans went for that leaping front kick.
Oh, poor Jack. I know those hurt.
He's laying it in.
Oh, Evans again goes for the front kick. Swing and a catch. Backslide. 1, 2, no.
Little simple thing. Held the wrist down to Orange Cassidy on that backslide. Wasn't able to get the win though.
And he's got a handful of hair on Jack Evans, and
you never know what's in Evans' hair.
Jack Evans trying to escape, but Orange Cassidy hanging on tight.
Oh. I'll tell you, Evans might be more dizzy than normal.
How great was it this past Wednesday night on Dynamite right here in Rochester?
I guess he's got to try again and get that super kick off there, you know?
Oh, look at Matt. Oh, a big right hand. I was about to say we saw the Dark Order come together, but right now Matt Hardy.
Money Matt, what are you doing?
Big money Matt.
Look at Evans just flying around, man. He can do whatever he wants. Oh, wow, what a shot.
Evans, the massive.
Nice little kick there, though.
That kick was right on the money by Jack Evans, and of course, Matt Hardy approves.
Look, watch this now.
Jack Evans off the apron, the 450 splash. We have to.
It's pretty awesome. I ain't gonna lie.
But we will stick with the action. This hair versus hair match in picture.
Count him. Ah, god damn it.
It's picture.
Burger. Did you watch that one?
No, I didn't. Nah, I didn't.
So what's going on? What's going on with Twitter then?
Twitter says I am slacking on my Twitter. Whoopsies. Here we go. Go back and then go forward. And what the hell? Can we please get there? Okay, here we are. Somebody said this about Bobby Fish.
Yeah.
So he'll work AEW between school board meetings. Yeah, I guess he works as like a teacher or something.
Well, you know, I mean, it's not a bad thing. Maybe AEW will pick up and he'll quit teaching again.
Fightful Wrestling says ready to move on from the Orange Cassidy HFO feud.
I've been saying that for 3 weeks now.
Don't get fuzzy any
Yep, I've been saying this for 3 or 4 weeks now. So I feel ya.
Everybody's saying like a Royal Fish match should be a banger. When Cole and Bobby Fish on the same show, we could witness an undisputed reunion.
Maybe.
Jack Evans, kick right to the face.
The kick to the face of Jack Evans. Standing sky twister press, nobody home.
That's a hell of a freaking move that he just did there, though.
Orange Cassidy comes through, ducks the contact, went for the DDT. Evans.
Nice Northern Lights.
Jack Evans rolls through. He brings Orange Cassidy up. Inside hook, Michinoku driver.
This is it.
Evans.
I mean, you can't take away from Evans like his ability to wrestle because he is really good.
Zany and wild, but man, he can go between these ropes.
Yep.
Jack Evans. Oh, another kick.
Try it again, huh?
Evans, there's the standing sky twister. 1, 2, no!
Jack Evans from the heavens, baby, makes it look easy.
And Orange Cassidy gasping for breath. Jack Evans.
Jack Evans is about to get the cut and bring the do-rag back.
Say old Evans is
You saw Evans dragging Orange Cassidy by
his hair is getting out of the control now, as you can see. So it'll be
Lost right now, Evans.
Here we go. Jack Evans. Oh no!
Man, his knee shinning.
it'll be a refreshing, cool haircut for him, I guess.
But Orange Cassidy rolled in.
Orange can't capitalize. Well, can he?
Orange up
Oh.
on the shoulder of Evans comes through. DDT.
Oh my God! What an exclamation point!
If that could have gone a bit smoother, that would have been an awesome DDT.
Struggling up to his feet.
These people chant freshly squeezed.
And the diving DDT!
Broke his head open.
This is
The
it.
cover, 2. Whoa!
Jack Evans, he don't want to get his head shaved. That's why he's got to kick out.
Wait a minute.
Butcher,
Uh-oh.
Blade, Bunny.
Uh-oh. Here comes the bullshit.
Matt Hardy will do anything.
But you know the best friends are gonna come out.
I was gonna say, the Butcher there with the Mickey Mouse shirt on.
Well, hold on a second. Wait. I think that Orange might have a little backup.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, where'd they come from?
Chuck Taylor, Wheeler Yuta, and Chris Statlander. Where did they come from? They came through the crowd.
Bringing everybody out here. Now who's out there?
Wait a minute. It's George Joel,
Private
Boy.
Hardy, and Angelico.
Hold on. I think I just saw some of the Dark Order come out the side on the side ramp.
Oh
And Dark
boy.
Order laying the human wall. Jack Evans arguing with the ref.
There it is, Superman punch.
Orange Cassidy knocked the
1,
block off.
2, 3s.
Oh my God. Oh, no.
Well, looks like somebody's getting a haircut. Aw, it's a swan. It's a swan.
Yeah, I don't agree with the Dark Order basically being made into a comedy troupe now.
Yeah, I know. I feel the same thing.
I'm
It's
I'm
so
kinda-
far from where it started, you know?
Yeah. But again, I think it's because of them being negative one's favorite group.
Well, that's all he wanted to take off. He's had his haircut.
Boy. Oh, what?
What's that?
They're actually shaving it down to the white meat.
Well, yeah, that's called a shave your head match. Hair versus hair.
Oh, they're gonna leave him just like that.
They gave him the Hogan. They gave him the Hogan.
-1. Do it, yeah, do it.
It's all hugs and love. Well, that is what they call it and such. So, that is the end. Hello? Hello?
Listen, I'm back. Sorry, I had an emergency to handle. I would say it was a pretty solid show for 3 matches. I'm pretty happy with how Brian won. You don't see the cattle mutilation often, and when you do, it's impactful, you know?
Well, depends on if that's because WWE said no, you can't use it, or if it was actually because Brian was like, I need to save this, to just have
Yeah.
something to surprise people. So I don't know. It really depends.
Yeah, it's one of those things where I was just happy to see it. The women's match, it was good. I don't think it hurt Thunder Rosa very much because it wasn't a clean finish. I know it was a hardcore match. I get it, but it still leaves her looking strong because she had to use a weapon to beat her.
Yeah,
So
not
I like
surprised.
that. I like that. So for that last match, I think Jack Evans is exceptional, and he's got a bright future here in AEW. But you know, you don't realize Jack Evans is not young. He's not. He's not a young guy.
Yeah, none of those guys are really that young.
I mean, Orange is pretty young.
Yeah, but he's still been doing this for what, 18 years, maybe 30. Well, between 13 and 18, I think, is what I was reading. It's been a while since I read up on him.
Yeah, yeah.
Because he's been doing the whole masked luchador thing at somewhere else. I can't remember where it was.
I'd
And
say
then
it's
this is, huh?
I'll say the show for me was a 4.
4?
Solid. Solid.
Yeah, it was at least 3.5 to 4. Yeah, it was a solid matches all the way through it. Can't complain. The content was there.
I am thoroughly excited for Rampage on Wednesday with the Casino Battle Royal. I'm gonna go with the theory that everyone is making, and say Adam Page is gonna win that, and then you're gonna.
I don't know.
You're gonna. I believe so, man. I think you're gonna have Adam Page and Kenny Omega at Full Gear.
I don't know. I don't think so. I think there's too many people in there that, they would rather give it to, because it's been forever since he's been back. So you want to just give it to him out of nowhere again?
I'll put $100 on it.
I don't know. Although I'm more interested to see exactly who is going to be next. Goldberg moniker for Punk, and if we see any more of this Matt Hardy and Orange Cassidy bullshit, I'm going to throw up. I'm just done with that freaking stupid fucking story that they've been doing.
Yeah. I'm still putting $100 on Adam Page. Book it right now.
Well, who's in the match?
I don't think they fully announced it yet.
Because if it's like it really depends on who's in the match. I don't think that they would put Brian and them in there, but if they do, then I'm gonna have to go Brian on that. But at the same time, they might not. You know what I mean? Because why wouldn't you try to? Why would you give it to Paige whenever you would have Bryan in there to get it to set up for a pay-per-view match for the AeW World title. So, I mean, that would be the more smartest thing to do to print money than a Page versus Omega match at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or even CM Punk, you know.
I don't know.
I mean, obviously that's what people want to see, but every time that they've tried to build up for it, something always happens to them. So it's kind of one of those things where, you know, you go with the guaranteed that someone's going to be there, or you go with someone who might be there long enough to get a feud going, but then gets hurt or whatever, and then has to leave. So, you know, it's something that needs to change with him
Okay.
to be more reliable.
Okay, for the casino ladder match, it's Pac, Andrade, John Moxley, Lance Archer, Orange Cassidy, Matt Hardy, and a Joker. And anyone knows that a Joker would be a wild card, basically.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, I'm betting my bottom dollar that the Joker is going to be Adam Page.
Yeah, well, I'm not saying that that's not going to be him, but if it's not the Joker that wins, then it's got to be Moxley that wins it, honestly, because
I don't think so.
he would he wants a title back, so this way he can actually have a run with people around.
I don't think so. I think they've done that already. And then
He was the champion during the freaking, you know, with no people around. People want to see him with the title with people around.
he'll get his opportunity, but I do not think it will be before Adam Page gets his due.
I don't. We can argue about who's gonna get what because it's just not gonna matter in the end anyway. So,
Look at guys, I'm telling you, Hangman Adam Page.
all right, end this because I really have to use the bathroom, or keep talking for a little bit while I use the bathroom. As a matter of fact, do that.
All right. Well. Yeah, that's my theory, guys. I think Adam Page is the Joker in question, and I do think he's gonna get the shot at Kenny Omega at Full Gear, and then I think they move forward with a full program between Bryan Danielson and Kenny Omega because Bryan has said that he doesn't care about titles right now. And you ended the first meeting between those two guys on a draw. So I think for that to happen, I think Kenny Omega needs to lose the belt, and quite frankly, maybe needs to lose Don Callis. I don't know. I'm not a fan of Kenny having a mouthpiece. He doesn't need one. He's naturally gifted when he has a microphone in his hand, and that's just what I think. But the anniversary show seems to be stacking up to be a good one for Dynamite. Can't wait to see it next Wednesday, and it's gonna be real good. It's gonna be real good. That being said, guys, at least for me, I'm going to tell you that we are gonna be starting news bits next week. News bits, little little rumor nuggets here and there. Um, just to, stir the pot around here. And, whenever I'm Italian, and I'm going to use this analogy. Whenever you're trying to cook a sauce, you are trying to, you want to make your sauce be the best it can be, and that's properly stirring it and making sure that it doesn't burn at the bottom and get stale. That's what we're trying to do. We're gonna add more stuff onto this channel so that it's more than just live reactions and podcast material. So that's what's gonna happen. Be on the lookout because we're starting right before Dynamite next Wednesday. Well, Tuesday the news bits will be up. So you're getting 2 days of content from us here at the Talking Bumps podcast and live reactions. Just a real quick recap of the WWE draft from night one. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Bear with me. Nope, I can't spell that. All right, here we go. The draft results. Here we go. From night one. For the first round for Raw, Big E was Raw's first round pick. For SmackDown's first pick, we had Roman Reigns. For the second pick for Raw, it was Bianca Belair. And on SmackDown, it's Charlotte Flair. For the second round, you had RK Bro for Raw and Drew McIntyre for SmackDown, which is a new destination for him. The second for Raw, you had Edge going over to Raw. And New Day going over to SmackDown. So once again, they're separating the New Day. Rhea Ripley and Nikki ASH are over on Raw, while SmackDown selected Happy Corbin and Madcap Moss. I don't know who that is. Keith Bearcat Lee ended up on Raw. I hate that name. And the Hit Row from NXT got drafted to SmackDown. On Raw, newcomers Rey and Dominic Mysterio will be headed over to Monday nights, while Naomi will stay put on SmackDown. And Austin Theory from NXT will be headed over to Raw, while Jeff Hardy becomes the last pick of night one for SmackDown. So it seems like they are really trying to inject some life into Monday nights, as it has been stale and boring recently.
Sounds like they have the same. Sounds like they have all the same people right now.
Not really.
What?
Not really.
Having Rey Mysterio over there is going to be that much of a difference? No.
Having Bianca Belair.
Having RK Bro on there is not going to make it any different.
I respectfully disagree. I think you have plenty of guys that are going over from SmackDown to Raw, like Bianca Belair. People really like her. Um, people like Rand Dominic. Austin Theory sounds and looks like he's gonna be a pretty good talent going forward. And
They tried that before and he got sent back to NXT, so
yeah, but maybe he got his work refined.
Doubtful.
And you know what you're gonna get from Keith Lee, dude's good.
We've already had Keith Lee on Raw, so what's the difference? We don't have a title now on Raw because they took it to SmackDown.
We have a title. We have title on Raw. Big E's the champ.
Not Big E. I'm talking about the women's title. Charlotte Flair left. She's the one with the title.
And then you can bet Becky Lynch will be drafted over to Raw on Monday.
Highly doubtful. If her husband goes, then sure she'll go. Put it that way. If one of those goes, of course, obviously the other one's gonna go. But if one stays on SmackDown, they're sure as hell gonna keep her on there. Why? Because they want the Becky versus Charlotte match. So Raw doesn't have a title at the moment.
I'm putting money on Becky Lynch being drafted over to Raw on Monday. Becky Lynch is that kind of talent that just puts people to televisions.
Plus, why would you bring over what's his name, Rollins, just so he can do the same feud with Edge once again? Okay, let's just do the same goddamn thing over and over and over and over and over. It's as bad as the Matt Hardy and Orange Cassidy freaking story. And don't get me wrong, I like to watch him wrestle, but there's always diminishing returns the more you do it and do it and do it and do it.
By the way, guys, here's my first taste of a wrestling rumor. There was a article that was published today that Seth Rollins said that he's not sure what he's going to do after his contract is up. He's going to weigh all of his options. He's going to see his contract out, which I believe ends in 2 years, or yeah, I think it's 2 years. His contract is over, and he's going to weigh out all of his options after that.
I think it'd be interesting if they would just retire at the younger age so you can get new blood in there. Like I said, but Austin Evans, unfortunately, I mean, I think his prior is probably going to hold him up on Raw like it did beforehand with Vince. So I don't see him getting very far.
I don't know. I have to kind of believe in it. And one last thing I have to say before, stuff. I think the name for the women's King of the Ring is stupid. It's the Queen's Crown tournament. It should be King of the Ring and Queen of the Ring, not King of the Ring and Queen's Crown. Like, that doesn't make much sense to me, people.
The Queen's Crown event. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. You take something that just works,
It's
Uh,
King.
with King of the Ring.
It's King of the Ring and Queen of the Ring. Leave it at that.
Why wouldn't you? Yeah, why wouldn't you just go with something familiar?
Yeah, I know. I know.
So yeah,
Doesn't make much sense to me, but I am interested to see what happens on Monday night. This is going to be one of those rarities that I actually do watch Monday night to see what else happens on night 2 of the draft, and it should be noted that the new rosters will not take place until October 22nd.
oh,
So don't be expecting anything to change as of Friday, because they're gonna give it a couple of weeks and then everyone will go over to their respective spots. So
the only issue I have with them is that they're not taking into consideration making NXT a big part of the exchange. Yeah, they're willing to take people from it. They're not willing to send people over to it unless they're done and tired with them, like they did with Rose.
I think all the people that